Imagine being told your entire life that one revolution gave the world freedom. Now pause for a moment. What if that wasn't the full truth? What if the American Revolution of 1776 was not really about freedom at all, but about control? In the next few minutes, you are going to see the American Revolution in a way most people never do. Not as a heroic myth, but as a carefully engineered transfer of power. And once you see it, you will never look at revolutions the same way again. It's the year 1775. You are not rich. You are not powerful. You are an ordinary colonist living under the British Empire. Britain protects your trade. Britain protects your coastlines. Britain just fought and won a massive global war against France. And compared to people living inside Britain itself, you actually pay fewer taxes. So here's the question. If life was not unbearable, if there was no mass famine, no religious persecution, why did revolution suddenly feel inevitable? The answer begins with debt. After winning the 7 Years' War, Britain was exhausted, victorious, but nearly bankrupt. So the British government made a decision. They asked the colonies to contribute a small share toward the cost of their own protection. Not a crushing tax, not an extreme demand, just enough to remind the colonial elites of one thing, that ultimate authority did not belong to them. And that realization terrified the most powerful people in America. Merchants, large landowners, political elites, people who already had influence and wanted complete control. This was not a rebellion born from desperation. It was a rebellion born from fear of losing power. But you can't start a revolution by saying that out loud. You don't rally ordinary people by saying, "We want to protect our wealth." So a different story was created, a simpler story, a more emotional one. They're taking your freedom. Pamphlets spread, speeches echoed through taverns and streets, and one phrase changed everything. No taxation without representation. It sounded fair, it sounded moral, but representation was never the real goal. Control was. When the revolution succeeded, Britain lost authority over the colonies, but power did not disappear. It shifted from a distant empire to a local elite. The same people who led the revolution now wrote the rules. They decided who could vote, who could own land, who counted and who did not. Freedom expanded for some, but not for everyone. 250 years later, this pattern still exists. When revolutions happen, listen carefully to the language. Listen to who is speaking and who benefits when it's over. Because history doesn't repeat itself exactly. It evolves, it adapts, it wears new words. The American Revolution didn't just create a nation, it created a blueprint. And whether you realize it or not, you are still living inside it.